Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're doing another installment in the Luxury Will I Buy It series. But here on my channel, we add a little French twist. So for collections we do want, we say oui, and for collections we don't want, we say non merci. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. As many of you know, I have my online beauty consulting service. So if you receive any makeup over the holiday season, or if you've purchased any beauty items recently that you can't quite seem to make work for you, a consultation is perfect. It's a one-on-one personal service. You don't have to share my attention with 14,000 other people. It's just you and me. So if you want to make an appointment, click the link in the description box down below. Okay, will I buy it? I was here last week, literally a week ago, talking about new collections, but you know what? Blink or breathe and there are dozens of new collections out. So here we are yet again. So with these will I buy it videos, I love to just talk about everything. I don't necessarily want to buy everything that I'm going to talk about, but I think it's important to just discuss what's new, what's on the horizon, what's coming out. And the first collection that we're going to talk about here, I definitely will buy most, if not all of it. This is from Chanel, and all of the bloggers that I used today, I will list in the description box down below. I encourage you to go check them out. So this first account here is Anime Moon. Correction, it's Anemone Moon 11, and they have here photos of the Chanel Spring 2022 collection. Exciting. Fun fact, next week I will go in store and possibly see some of the products in person. I will try to get swatches. I will do that over on Instagram and maybe in my community tab. If you're not following me on Instagram, I encourage you to do so. And if you're not subscribed, you should do that as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, next week I'll be able to get some real life swatches of this here. So let's break this down. What do we have here? We have an eyeshadow that is not red. Ugh! Praise be! We finally have something that is not red eyeshadow. I am so happy to see this. So this looks gorgeous. I love everything here. The eyeshadow looks like it's going to be just a beautiful, satiny, neutral, luminous, flattering, easy to use. The colors in the promo photo do look similar to each other. However, promo photos are not the same thing as real life. I cannot wait to see this. It looks like we have like neutral colors, maybe one that's a bit lighter, a bit more golden. It just looks beautiful. I think this is like a neutral eyeshadow lover's dream. And I think that a lot of people have been alienated from Chanel because not everyone wants to wear red eyeshadow. I mean, I don't want to wear red eyeshadow every day, but I think that there are a lot of like classic Chanel consumers out there who appreciate a beautiful neutral palette, so this might be calling you. And then on the side here we have two blushes. These look gorgeous. They are going to be luminous from what I understand. They both remind me of some of the beautiful blush compacts we've seen recently from Chanel. The Spring 2021 collection had a beautiful blush and highlighter duo. Remember, it was like a peachy coral blush with a highlighter on one side. I would just swirl it around. And then the holiday collection previous to that had a beautiful luminous blush that was like a plummy red. Both of those colors remind me of those shades there. I cannot wait to see these in person. I love the sunburst pattern. It just looks like sunshine and luminosity and light bursting from the palettes. Ugh, it looks gorgeous. And then in the center, we have what looks like their classic highlighter sticks, but this one has color. We have seen a couple of these that have a little bit of a tint to them. This looks like bronzy, goldy, rosy, I don't know. I will see in person. In my experience, these tend to have some color to them, but they're not super, super dark. And then we have another beautiful, light, luminous liquid shadow. I love their liquid shadows, clearly. I have several of the light ones, so I'll see what this one is like. I mean, it looks like a beautiful champagne rose, or champagne gold actually, color. I'll see if it's close to what I already own. I don't want to buy the same liquid shadow like 5 times in a row, so that one I might skip just depending on how it swatches. Then we have some beautiful new nail polishes. Now I am very curious about this. The light pastel yellow, I really want to see what this looks like, because a few years ago Chanel came out with a bright yellow nail polish, and at first I was like, yellow nails, that looks unhealthy, but the bright yellow actually was very flattering and catching and just beautiful. And this one looks like a pastel yellow, and I do love a white manicure, but this looks like an off-white. So I'll see what this looks like on my skin tone. And then the one on the side looks like a dusty rose. It reminds me of the nail polish from like several years ago called April. It was, I guess, like a dusty rose, maybe a hit of beige or mauve, I don't know. It was like a really beautiful neutral color with just like a little hint of something something. Both of those look really pretty. They look very spring and just light and floral. That's what these colors remind me of, just like floral colors, light, airy, effortless, gorgeous. And then at the bottom we have some new lip products. So as you may have guessed, everything here will be limited edition. So if you have a sales associate, now's the time to text them and let them know what you want. So from what I understand, these are going to be very glossy. There's one color that's going to be a lip balm, and then we have actual lip colors. Now, I don't know how opaque these are going to be, how long lasting. I certainly hope they're more of the Rouge Coco Shine formula than the Bloom. I have the Rouge Coco Bloom. I think they're okay. They're not my favorite. I prefer the Shine formula. These here are new packaging. It's white and gold. Maybe this is indicative of a new lipstick launch for the whole collection permanently. Time will tell, but I can't wait to swatch these. I want to swatch everything. I hope they have everything in store. I think they might actually have everything in the back room for me waiting to swatch. So I'll see what I can do. Like I said, Instagram and community tab will be where the swatches are, because all of the lip colors look beautiful to me. I can't really tell you what I want right now. It'll have to be decided on the back of my hand and which colors just go with everything here. But like for me, it's a we. It's a huge we. I want everything. I want the eyeshadow palette, maybe both blushes, a nail polish, a lipstick, maybe the highlighter stick. I don't know. I want all of it. It looks beautiful. So when I see it in person, I think that's what will help me decide with the textures and the colors and just, all of it. I'm so happy to see this. It looks light and fresh and spring, and we don't have a super dark red eyeshadow. Thank you very much. Now, Anemone Moon 11 also posted something from Chanel, which I think is possibly available now or very soon. It's this glossy kit. So it has like a red Chanel makeup pouch, like a red glossy texture, and then you get the gel coat, top coat nail polish, one of, I forget the name of, I think it's like the Rouge Allure Laque, and then one of the highlighter sticks. So it's really just if you want head to toe glossy finish, glossy nails, glossy lips, glossy cheeks, and a glossy little bag. It looks really cute. Again, I don't think I love the Rouge Allure Laque. They're okay. They're just not my favorite, but if you like them, there's a cute little kit waiting for you. So for me, the kit is a Non Merci, but sound off down below. Have you already picked it up? Have you already scoped it out on the Chanel site? Let us know. Okay, moving on to a different profile. This is Tavia at Chic Profile Official. And again, we have some spring 2022 launches here. This is from Christian Dior. Now, this will not be the spring release. There is a spring release coming out before then, but this is going to come out in a matter of weeks afterwards. I believe possibly February, January, depending on where you live. This will all be incredibly limited edition. This is the beautiful Houndstooth collection. So on top here, we have a row of the classic bullet Dior lipsticks. I love the lipsticks. They have great staying power. So here we're going to have a mixture of matte and satin finish lipsticks. They're of course going to have extra detailing and embossing on the lipsticks themselves. The lipsticks will be imprinted with the houndstooth pattern as well as the lipstick case. Now, these lipstick cases are refillable, so you could buy the extra super special packaging with the houndstooth pattern and then just buy a refill of the regular Dior lipsticks and you just have like a super extra lipstick case. I might do that just because I'm me. I think the houndstooth pattern is beautiful. I think this looks beautiful now and it'll look beautiful in 50 years. Like, it's just very timeless. We also have a re-promotion of one of the blushes. I wish they wouldn't re-promote so many of their blushes. Like, I get it, like Peter Phillips never takes a day off and he has like 1 million collections a year. We get it. But you know, sometimes I end up buying these re-promotions because I don't realize it and then I use it and I'm like, oh, what have I done? So this is going to be the blush 352. Now, I'm not certain which blush is number 352. It just says here that it's going to be a re-promotion, so check the back of your blush compact before you rush to get this one. Of course, we're going to see the beautiful Dior Skin Forever Cushion, new look edition. Love that. It has an SPF of 35. I don't know if this will be available in Canada. I think it's going to be something that I'll order from Harrods or Selfridges just because Canada is like super strict when it comes to SPF. It also says that this here is only going to be available in 4 shades, which is super limited. I wonder if this is one of those SPF compacts that you just like can apply during the day, but it says it's the foundation, so I don't know. It's only 4 shades, so when that happens, I tend to be like the darkest shade, which is not saying much. We'll see about this one. As much as I love the compact, I don't want to buy something that doesn't fit me here. And then we have the most beautiful eyeshadow palette here. This, unfortunately, is also a re-promotion. It's the palette called Tutu, which I think I have. It's number 76922. I might have it. If I don't have it, I would get it. But if I do have it, I'm not going to buy it again. I love the quilted pattern. It looks beautiful. It looks extra. I mean, it looks decadent and it's exactly what luxury makeup should be. I have several of the Dior 5 eyeshadow palettes, but I don't remember if I have Tutu. I might have it. If I don't have it, I'll definitely get it, but time will tell. And then last but not least, we have the Dior New Look Atelier collection for fragrances. So this is going to have the same houndstooth pattern. I don't believe these are new scents. Like, I've seen most of these in store already, but they're going to have that special packaging and you could definitely keep the box that it comes in. So, I mean, this looks great. It looks gorgeous. I love the black and white packaging. I just think it looks timeless and chic and I'm just here for it. I love it. The fragrances I definitely would have to try in person. I keep meaning to get into more of the niche Dior, like Maison Dior fragrances. I haven't really gotten into it. I mean, I like perfume. I like fragrances. I have tons, but I don't know, like I don't always appreciate the more niche select ones. Sometimes I just like the ones that I get at Sephora, so we'll see. But I mean, they look gorgeous. If you like any of these 3 perfumes here, you can get them with really beautiful packaging. So for me, this collection is a oui. It's going to be like a pick and mix. I'm not going to get everything, but it's a oui. I think aesthetically it looks gorgeous and it's definitely something that I want. So let us know in the comments. Next up, we have something from Guerlain. We have reds all over the place. We have the Guerlain Rouge G Luxurious Velvet. So we're going to see 3 shades, but 2 finishes. So 3 of the velvet matte. They're super comfortable. I love that formula. And then more, like 3 more in the satiny finish. This is going to be a Valentine's Day collection. How cute is that? This is going to be released February 1st and it's going to start in Japan. I don't know if it's going to be worldwide or if it's only going to be in Japan, but it looks really cute. I have to say that the Rouge G Velvet formula is amazing. Like, it's a bullet matte lipstick, but it feels like nothing. It doesn't feel waxy. It doesn't feel heavy. It lasts a really, really long time, like almost like all day. Like even after eating and drinking, you still get a lot of color payoff. It's just like a really amazing lipstick formula. So here we have on the bottom, like some of the lipstick cases, of course. I think we saw some of these cases in a previous Will I Buy It, but here we have just like a close-up of the bejeweled, jewel encrusted one here with a heart in the center. I mean, this might be like Swarovski crystal or something. Like, Guerlain tends to have extremely expensive lipstick cases every now and then, so I wouldn't be surprised if this one was, you know, like $200 or $300. And if you look at the lipstick here, you can see little hearts embossed on it, like just so cute, so lovely. I love that. Here's just a close-up of the bullet lipsticks here. These look different. They don't have the little hearts embossed on the lipstick, so maybe it's just one of the lipsticks that will have the little hearts on it, because the other ones just say Guerlain with a little bumblebee on it, which again is very cute, but it's not the same as the hearts. And then here we have the lipstick in front of, I love that wax seal. It just looks so, I don't know, elegant, classic. It looks really beautiful. It looks like the lipstick was just melted down and made into a seal, and it has the number and name of the lipstick here, so it looks great. The numbers of the lipsticks all look like dates in time, and I just love that. I love the historical aspect. It gives it sort of a romantic feel, and we have a matte velvet version and a more satiny version of each shade. I love it. I'm here for it. It's a oui for me. I don't know if it'll actually happen in real life, like practically, but overall it's a oui. Let's see if I actually go ahead and purchase it later on. Moving on to some Givenchy, we have their spring 2022 release here. This is set to come out in March, but I believe it'll come out in Asia in February, so that tends to happen. So I think this looks really cute. It's a very concise, small collection. I love that. I love when Givenchy, I mean, they tend to come out with smaller releases for the holidays or for seasonal collections. They don't tend to come out with like 40 different things, which I like because it can be overwhelming. So here we have their classic Rouge Interdit number 333. It's their classic red lipstick with, it looks like a leather case. Like, they always have different cases. You can mix and match them. They're very beautiful, very extra. This one here looks like leather, and I've never seen that before. I've always seen like harder cases with different colors or different finishes, but the leather is just like an interesting touch. It's just something extra, and I think it's really beautiful. Now we also have a new cushion here. This is the Givenchy Teint Couture Fashion SPF 20. So I believe this may possibly exist already, and it's just coming out with new packaging. Interesting. There aren't that many shades seen here. Hopefully there are more shades to choose from. I've never tried a Givenchy cushion foundation. I might change that in the spring. It could be interesting, and I think it's really cute and adorable that the cushion puff is in the shape of a heart. Love that. Love the little extra detailing. And then here we have a new edition of L'Interdit. I have several versions of L'Interdit. It's a gorgeous fragrance. It's a little bit gourmand, but not too much. It's just a really beautiful, classic, feminine, luxurious fragrance. And they tend to come out with lots of different versions of it, but while maintaining the regular standard Givenchy Interdit. So this one here is going to be Nocturnal Jasmine. Interesting. I wonder if it's going to be a bit more sensual, maybe a bit more floral. For me, this whole Givenchy collection is a big oui. I think it's great, and I appreciate how small it is. It's not a huge collection, so yeah, definitely a oui for me. Moving on to some Laura Mercier, we have the Lunar New Year starting next year. So this is going to be the Spring 2022 collection. It's going to come out January 1st, and this is going to be the Year of the Tiger. So to celebrate the Year of the Tiger for the Lunar New Year, we have some packaging with some little tigers on it. Now here we have one of their powder blushes. I can't tell what color this is. I love the Laura Mercier Chai blush. It's a gorgeous color. I mean, it looks really bland in the palette, but when you apply it, it looks stunning and super natural and effortless. This one here kind of looks like it's along that line. If it's the same one that I already own, I won't get it because I don't want the same blush twice. I'm not even anywhere near finishing it, so that's a no. But if it's a different color that I don't have, I might give this a try. Then we have here a cushion foundation. Everyone's coming out with cushion foundations. I certainly am not going to buy 4 different cushion foundations. I think it would depend. I mean, the packaging is nice. The red and gold, always classic. Laura Mercier definitely has more inclusive shade ranges, which is great. So I'll have to see what the finish is like, the longevity. Well, you know what I mean, like how a foundation wears and all that. And like I said, I'm not going to buy 4 cushion foundations in like 3 months. That's a bit much even for me. But if you like Laura Mercier cushion foundations, this might be for you. Now we have these beautiful, I think this is like the translucent setting powder, but I don't know if it's the highlighter one. Like I have the translucent setting powder, but it's like the luminous one. It's like the light catchers. These are great. And I can't tell if the red packaging is for the regular classic loose powder to set your makeup, or if it's the light catcher, like loose highlighting powder, which is also really beautiful. I can't really tell from the photo here. I can, of course, tell that it's gorgeous because of the red packaging. So the compact here, the cushion foundation, is the Flawless Lumière. I think I have that in the liquid. And it's the Radiance Perfecting Cushion with an SPF of 50. Again, if it has SPF in it, it's probably not coming to Canada, or sometimes these items do come to Canada, but they literally have a sticker over the product when you buy it that covers the SPF part for some reason. So time will tell, but I think this is a beautiful collection. I'm not going to get everything, but I think it's like a peut-être, maybe I'll get this. Okay, moving on to a new account. This is Trend Mood 1, and we officially have a new color for the year of 2022. This is from Pantone. This is the Very Peri. So it's a dynamic periwinkle blue hue with a vivifying violet red undertone, blends the faithfulness and consistency of blue with the energy and excitement of red. I like that. So the color of the year 2022 is going to be the Pantone Very Peri, and the number is listed here if you want to commission items or go ahead and go crazy with this beautiful color. I love blue, I love purple, I love color in general. So I'm super happy to see this. I hope to see eyeshadows and eyeliners and nail polish in this shade here. I think it's gorgeous. Super happy to see this. Brands tend to create products inspired by the color of the year. Was there like a red color of the year several years ago, and that's why everyone made a red eyeshadow for like 5 years straight? Let me know. I guess this will be 50 shades of purple more than blue, but I think this is gorgeous. I love the shift here. Like if we look at this color, we see some spots that look darker, some spots that look lighter. So I think there's a lot of wiggle room here. There's a lot of variety in the hues that we're going to see here, and I'm just very happy. Purple is great. Periwinkle is beautiful. I'm here for it. Okay, so last but not least, this is like one of the original inspirations for today's video because I just did a Will I Buy It, but then this came out like the day I published the video. So Pat McGrath, Miss Pat McGrath, has a collaboration coming out with Bridgerton. Yes, the TV series, was it on Netflix that everyone watched? I mean, I binge watched it. I think a lot of you did too. So this is the Pat McGrath Labs and Bridgerton makeup collection. This is coming out very shortly. It's going to be on December 26th. It's going to be on the Pat McGrath website. You can definitely sign up on a list to be notified when it's going to come out. I'm certain it's going to sell out in like seconds. So let's go ahead and break down what we have here. We have a beautiful 6-pan eyeshadow palette. There's beautiful colors here. There's reds, of course. There's also a blue. I do like a blue. And this is definitely blue, but it kind of gives me a little bit of that periwinkle vibe we saw earlier. I like the bumblebees we see on some of the embossing. We also have just like the quilted pattern. Looks really nice. It just looks elegant, opulent, wealthy. Makes me think of Pat McGrath and Bridgerton. So these look like beautiful colors. And I like that it's a smaller palette. I don't love a huge palette. This looks very manageable to me. And then we have these 2 highlighters. These look so decadent. It looks so decadent seeing this embossing here. It almost looks like a family crest or something with a crown in the center and a little cherub holding the crown. There's going to be one that's a very yellow gold, a beautiful silver one. So I think it's going to fit a lot of skin tones. I'm just wondering, I'm like, is this an eyeshadow or a highlighter? technically it can be both. You can do whatever you want with makeup, but it looks beautiful. Then we have a cheek palette here. So we have 2 of the blushes here. Now I'm not certain if these are going to be re-promotions or different colors. So this is the Divine Blush and Glow Trio. The shades are Cherish, Nymphette, and Venus Nectar. I believe I've seen these shades already, but here you have 2 cheek colors and a highlighter pre-selected for you. You don't have to worry about mixing and matching. It's all done for you here. It looks really nice. And again, we have that quilted blue pattern in the back. And then here we have some swatches on arms. We always have to take this with a grain of salt because promo photos tend to look different, but like, wow, that gold highlighter, that is something. It's called Extreme Gold 002, which it is, but I would wear that as eyeshadow. It looks really beautiful. Listen, these look great. They have lots of shine, lots of shimmer. They look beautiful. They look gorgeous. I totally get it. I totally get the excitement. Wow. And some of the models here posing, that blue eyeshadow. Ooh, that looks so good on her. Like, I love that little blue and the wing. And then the next model here has like a little bit of the gold highlighter and then a lot of the blush kind of like blown out. And I think she's wearing the eyeshadows, but more of the neutral colors. Listen, I get it. I get the excitement. This is very exciting. It looks beautiful, looks wonderful, looks so opulent and decadent, very much Bridgerton. So if this is your cup of tea, I would highly, highly recommend signing up on the Pat McGrath website to be notified when it's going to come out, because this is definitely going to sell out like in minutes or however fast it takes for Pat McGrath to sell out. It looks gorgeous. For me, I don't know if I'm gonna get this Bridgerton collection. I mean, it looks great, I love it, but like realistically, practically, am I gonna use it? And I'm also trying really hard to stick to a no buy. I've like been discreetly doing a no buy for a few months. Well, not a few months, I think since like December. Like after all the holiday collections came out, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait until January, or at least until the spring releases come out, to buy anything new. And for me, technically, this is like still a holiday release, so I'm gonna wait. I'm not buying anything until like, I want to say January, which is like in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So I think I'll be okay. So I mean, aesthetically, I think Bridgerton is a oui, but like realistically, non merci. I don't think I'll buy it, but let me know if you are planning on buying it, because it does look fabulous. Let us know in the comments what you guys thought of today's video. Honestly, I think I could do these will I buy it's like every single week, and I would never run out of material, because the second I publish a video, there's like 5 new collections to talk about. And I love this video series. I know you guys do too. Every time I post a video, I get so many comments from you telling me how much you love and appreciate this series. I think it's fun just knowing what's coming out, even from different brands. You know, it's just good to know what's coming out on the horizon, so you get to budget what you're going to spend your money on. If you're new to my channel, I certainly hope you take the time to subscribe, like, leave a comment. Those are all great ways to encourage me here on my channel. And like always, just sound off in the comments and let us know what you're saying oui or non merci to. So on that note, I think this is all I have for you guys for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.